Hello children, welcome to Anil Tech Guru. In this video, we are going to discuss about classification of animals. These organisms are eukaryotic, multicellular and heterotrophic. These cells do not have cell walls. Most animals are mobile. Further, they classified based on the extent and type of the body design differentiation found. In this video, we are going to discuss about characteristics of Porifera, Cnidaria, Platyhelminthes, Nematohelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca and Echinodermata. Let us discuss one by one. So first we are going to discuss about Porifera, the phylum Porifera. The word Porifera means organism with holes. These are non-motile animals. These animals are covered with a hard outside layer called skeleton. Their body have numerous pores which lead to a canal system that helps in circulating and excretion. They are commonly called as sponges and mainly found in marine habitat. So these Porifera, almost all Porifera organisms are living in marine habitat. Now we are going to discuss about Coelomata or Cnidaria. These are also aquatic forms. This is a cavity in body. Their body is made up of two layers of cells, so that's why it is called as a diploblastic. They reproduce through budding as asexually. Some live in colonies, while others like hydra, jellyfish and sea anemones are common examples for Cnidaria. So hydra is one of the most familiar example for Coelenterata. So now we are going to discuss about Platyhelminthes. The characteristics of Platyhelminthes is the body is bilateral symmetrical. This is not true internal body cavity. Their body is made up of three layers of cells. That's why they are called as a triploblastic, Tristarita Jeevulu. Their body is flattened. They are either free living or parasitic. For example, Planaria are free living and liver flukes and tapeworms are parasitic organisms. So they are flattened. So best example is tapeworm. Nematohelminthes or nematoda. The characteristics of nematoda. Their body is bilateral symmetrical. There is no true internal body cavity. Their body is also made up of three layers of cell, triploblastic. Their body is cylindrical. Their body shape is a cylindrical shape. These are very familiar as parasite worms causing diseases. Many of the organisms are disease causing organisms. Familiar nematodas, filarial worms, roundworms or pinworms are example for Nematohelminthes or nematoda. They are living in intestine also. Annelida. The characteristics of Annelida, their body is bilateral symmetrical. There is true internal body cavity. Their body is made up of three layers of cells called triploblastic. Their body is cylindrical and body have segmented. So until from head to tail. They found in a variety of habitats, fresh and marine water as well as land. Earthworms and leech are familiar example for annelids. Arthropoda. The phylum Arthropoda characteristics are: this is a largest group of animals. Their body is bilateral, symmetrical and segmented. They show open circulatory system. They have no blood vessels in circulatory system. They have jointed legs. Some of the familiar examples are prawn, butterfly, spiders, scorpions and crabs. So almost all insects belongs to this arthropod phylum. Most of the organisms belongs to this phylum. The characteristics of mollusca. Their body is also bilateral, symmetrical and little segmentations. We can find little segmentations in molluscas. The coelomic cavity is reduced. They have an open circulatory system, whereas arthropoda, this is a foot that is used to move. Some familiar examples are snails and mussels. So snail is a best example for mollusca. So they contain some shells also. So their body inside the shells. Finally, Echinodermata, the phylum Echinodermata having these type of characteristics. These are spiny skinned organisms. They are triploblastic and have coelomatic cavity. They also have a peculiar water driven tube system, water vascular system, that is called as a water vascular system. They have hard calcium carbonate structures. Some familiar examples are starfish and sea urchins belongs to this Echinodermata phylum. Okay friends, so this is about classification of animals part 1. So please subscribe Anil Tech Guru. Thank you, one and all.